I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we can conclude that your wife's family is very understanding, right?
Her nuclear family is very
Mm,
understanding. When
mm.
we put it into the extended family, that one I'm still fighting with them. We've not finished. It's at the high court.
Why you like that, other Jim? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have some very special guests, and they are going to share their experiences. If it's something you like to watch, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hi!
Hello,
Hello.
hello, hello, hello.
How are you guys doing?
As you can see, I'm looking all fresh. I'm good. I'm good. How you doing?
Okay,
I'm good.
I see it's okay. I
okay.
didn't know.
You didn't know she was okay?
She just said she's okay, so she's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, can you please introduce yourselves?
We are the
Mighty
mighty
family.
family.
Okay, so one may ask, who are the mighty family?
Mighty family. Um, mixed race family.
Okay.
Black boy
Chinese lady.
and yellow girl.
Very interesting. Okay. I guess you're married, right?
Are you my girlfriend?
Oh no.
Okay, we are married.
Okay. How long have you been married?
uh, 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years and counting. Yeah,
And counting. Okay.
yeah. So
Um.
young couples.
Yeah, 4 years.
Anyway, how is married life treating you? Or how is
Marriage
marriage
life
treating
pretty.
you? Mm-hmm.
Hey. All right. Marriage life. It's not been easy. It's
Mm,
been there's the ups and downs in marriages. You know.
mm,
Yeah. As it has always been since the days of Noah and Jerusalem. It's always
mm.
been like that. You know, we are
Okay.
also hustling through it. You know. Yeah. We got our ups and downs, but yeah, we're managing. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any children?
We got one.
My baby
One.
girl is
A
about two
baby
years old.
girl. Wow.
Yes.
Big girl. One.
Anyway, I have two girls.
Big lady, you know.
Nice.
Yeah. She got to maybe the third one is on the way coming maybe.
After you. After you.
After me.
You
Then
only have one.
you're
So
not having the baby.
after you've had your second one, then I can also think of having the third, fourth, fifth, I don't know.
Football team.
Football team.
Football team.
Football
Here we
team.
go. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Anyway, how did you meet?
How did we meet?
Mm,
Yeah, we met when um she was in need of somebody to help her with her business, you know. Yeah,
okay.
so um w- uh she had a friend who was a Chinese, but I used to go to the friend's bar, you know.
Mm,
I go to the bar to drink sometimes, and those days I was a young boy, you know.
mm.
Yeah, now I'm old. Within 4 years, I've already grown old. So yeah. So the friend was like, oh, my friend is looking for somebody to come and help her with some stuff. If and I
Mm,
think you're a good guy, you have the idea to do it. So if you can, why not? I'm like,
mm,
I'm quite busy. I really can't promise I can. But our friend, which is her friend too, also gave my reach out to her and she added me. Initially, I didn't want to respond because I was like, man, I don't have time.
Busy
mm.
man.
I really didn't have time. I was like, I don't want to go. So she kept telling me, oh, come. Even if you don't have time, you just come around and, you know. So I was like, oh, okay, if she wants me to come, I will just go. So I was like, I just went there. When I got there, I was like, wow, this lady is. It's not like today. Today she's eating too much.
Marriage gave me
She's
so
not
much.
eating too much.
you know.
She carried your baby.
She carried. So my baby made her like
Yes.
increase
You
weight.
made her like that.
After giving birth.
I made.
Oh, that's
I made
true.
her like that. So
This I think this is the magic of the marriage, right?
Yes.
And become mommy.
Yeah, I
yeah,
know.
so that's what happened. And yeah, when I met her, I was like, wow, this lady is nice. But
Mm.
immediately she was like, I have a boyfriend.
Because I don't want you to like the first time you get too close to me and stuff, blah 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 blah. So I need to,
Here we are.
protect myself.
Here we are. And we are here today, Mhm. So
Oh,
that's
okay.
it. So
Oh,
that's how we
okay.
met. That's how we
Yeah,
met. Yeah.
because
Mm.
the first time I'm not sure you are a good guy or the bad guy, so
Mm.
I don't want to involve the work and the relationship
Relationship too.
together.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
That makes sense.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before even coming together, being in a relationship, and then getting married, um, AB, have you always wanted to marry a Chinese? And then Mrs. Mighty, have you always wanted to marry a foreigner?
Um, me,
Mm.
I would say, wait, hold on. I would say, yes, I always wanted to marry a Chinese.
Mm.
That's because I've all I've always since my
Mm.
relationships like I'd always dated Chinese, right?
Mm. Mm.
It's not because I didn't want to date foreigners, but I just wanted to avoid so much wahala and troubles. So
Mm.
I was like, let me date somewhere that I can feel more comfortable. I think
Comfortable.
that's my comfort zone.
Mm.
So I knew I was gonna get married to a Chinese, but how, in terms of how to married to a Chinese, I didn't know. I had no idea, but I
Yeah.
already knew I was gonna get married to a Chinese.
Mm. Okay. Mrs. Mighty?
I think something is the same. I
Mm.
used to date a Chinese boy when I
Mm.
was in the college, but it doesn't work. We've been together for 3 months, and then I know we are different. We cannot,
Mm.
we cannot go too long, and it's totally different.
Mm.
So that is the only Chinese boyfriend I had. And afterwards, I know, I mean, foreigners, for me, because I'm in China, the culture is more, it's for me, it's more 更加合适，怎么说？
It's not her
更加舒服. It's more
comfortable.
comfortable to me. Yeah. So it more understanding and
Can't imagine. A comfort zone. A football team.
Anyway, so how did people react to your relationship?
As in when or the time
No,
or
how did they react? A black guy then dating a Chinese lady. How
um
did they
the
react
beginning.
towards your relationship? Did they look
yeah,
at you in a weird way?
relationship is
Mm-hmm.
I would generally say it's not really about a black guy, or as long as you're a foreigner dating a
Mm,
Chinese lady, it becomes wahala. You know what I'm
mm,
saying?
Wahala.
Wahala means
problem.
trouble. Yeah, problem.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Yeah, it becomes a wahala, and
Mm,
it's everybody. Some of them, right? Don't really understand why should you getting married to somebody which is not of a bloodline, because they see all Chinese to be of one bloodline, which oh yeah, look up.
Close your eyes.
Okay. So which makes it quite difficult to understand. It's like why should why should a lady, usually they come after the lady
Mm,
when they realize that it's not physically, right? They're
mm,
not
mm,
coming after the lady physically, but when you expose yourself, let's say you want to be, you put something online, your relationship online, and that's when you see trouble. People just speak. People who you know don't even have anything. They are nothing, but they will curse you, insult, say bad things to you just because you're not dating a Chinese,
mm.
right?
Yeah.
She quite tried that once before, and she cried.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, she cried, and she felt so bad about it. And I was like, do you see? That's why I was telling you not to post anything online. So, but later she got to understand it, and she's getting stronger with it. She's much okay, and basically that's so. It actually didn't break her down. It even gave her more motivation for us to start our YouTube channel. You know,
Mm,
so it's all good. Even though people didn't really like it, it's their own problem. It's not none of our business.
mm,
Yeah.
mm. Okay. Also, how did your families react to, your relationship?
You go first. How did Salite? How did the family react
Mm-hmm,
to
mm-hmm. The
our
family back
relationship?
in Ghana. Oh, guys, sorry, I didn't tell you. Mr. Mighty is from Ghana, and then the
Eh,
wife is Chinese.
Charlie brother, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Charlie.
All right, so let's
You
go.
mean the my part, right? My
Mm.
Mm-hmm,
Chinese
mm-hmm,
family part.
Mm.
mm,
My mom, from the beginning, she was shocked. Why? And because but when I told her why I chose my T, decide to marry him, because I this is the guy who really touched me, and
mm,
uh, and I know he is exactly what I want.
mm,
Yeah, and because when I meet him, I feel similar,
mm.
because in my heart, the somebody I want is just like who he is. Like
Yeah.
inside the person, I don't care about how he looks, but actually he looks handsome.
Mm.
But I more care about like his personality
Mm,
and his insight. He's really the strong man.
mm,
And before, if you guys know his before the picture, then it's when he's a young
Don't
boy,
explain.
then blah blah
I've known Cindy for more than 20 years.
blah. So yeah,
When I
so
knew her, she was a thin girl. Now look at her. Okay.
yeah, so I tell my
You're
mom
also
that.
very thin, you know?
I was so.
Yes, that's true. He was.
That's true. That's true.
So when he become like this, through the working out,
At the gym, yeah.
yeah, the muscle, then um somebody who adds
Mm.
so much muscle, it means he's very serious, and 那个 focus and 还有那个什么，我忘记了，never mind. Yeah, so when I talk to my mom, that's who he really like, who he is, and my mom
Mm,
got understand. So afterwards, she supports me, and I will,
mm,
I will, I will, I'll talk to her that he is the one. If I'm not with him, then I'm sure I cannot meet someone like him in my
mm.
life.
Hey,
Yeah.
Dangote.
Eh.
Yeah.
So I got that sure in my heart. That's
Mm,
why my mom 她认可了，怎么说
Agree.
agreed
Mm.
and supports me. And
mm,
afterwards, my hometown is far away. It's in the north of China. So my
Okay.
mom and my brother, they fly all the way back to my
Mm.
hometown to meet my
Mm.
big families,
Okay.
and talk to them, because they don't understand. Because if you don't know this person, you just heard that I am going to marry to a foreigner who which
Mm.
is a black man. So
Mm.
that, of course, they will like, why you
Yeah.
do that, some blah blah blah. So my mom and my brother, when they support me, they fly all the way home and
Mm.
have the big meeting and dinner with them and talk to the whole family, let them to understand. Afterwards, then we had the wedding, in the whole family with our
Mm.
friend, to invite our families and friends. So everybody bless us. So that, which is a good thing.
No, okay. Okay.
And
Nice.
her mom actually had one condition. I
Mm.
needed to be a Christian before getting married to her.
Oh, we will come to
Oh
that.
yeah,
Yes.
you.
No, no,
Yes.
she
We'll.
didn't know. You
Mm.
Oh yeah,
understand?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Because yeah, that's one thing. 我这个也是 because because my mom and me and my grandma, we were Christian.
Christians.
So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
so she doesn't want me to marry who is not a
A
Christian.
Christian.
That's why I before, I didn't get some
Date.
dates, a lot
Mm.
boys in China, because China not many boys are Christian, you know. So when I meet him and I know.
I was a reverend father, you know. Why are you guys doubting me?
No comment.
No,
No comments.
no comment.
No comment.
Guys, put it in the comment section. You know I'm good.
Yeah.
All right, so I think it's my turn.
Mm.
Yeah, my family. You know where we come from, man. Nobody cares. All right,
Yeah.
as long as you know you're doing the right thing, you know.
Mm.
Yeah, and my family is just kind of open family.
Mm.
Like I would say, we are all crazy in the family.
Mm. Yeah.
Mm. That's the type of family I come from. Everybody
Mm.
is crazy in it. So it's like when it happened, uh when I even got married long before telling my mom and dad. And the only thing my mom told me was like, if you like her, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Do you think she's a good girl? I said yes. Is she good to you? I said yes. Are you sure you want to get married? I said yes. I'm married already. And she's like,
Okay.
okay, say
Mm.
that's it, finish. So
Okay.
the rest, they were happy for me because they
Mm.
never expected me to even get married. That's the thing.
Mm. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Mm.
Guys, I forgot to mention they have a YouTube channel. I will leave it on the screen and also tag them in the caption. So guys, support their channel by subscribing. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now you're doing YouTube, right? And um I believe even aside YouTube, you've been posting your pictures on WeChat and other, platforms. How do you handle the negativity around your marriage,
Um, the negativity.
Wow.
especially your
Yeah.
wife? I know you
Mm,
are a tough, guy, yes,
mm.
but your wife, she's in China, right? Guys, don't get me wrong, because even back in Ghana, um, when you marry a foreigner, right, there is this I wouldn't call it stigma, but
Stereotype.
yes, yes, around it. Okay, it's everywhere. So that's what I'm asking. Mrs. Mighty, how do you handle it?
What's in this, my
Oh,
missus?
wow. Okay. Oh, I think the most important thing,
Mm,
is they who say that,
Negative, right?
mm, mm,
negative,
mm.
the speaking, talking, right? Who say
Yeah,
that thing to us? They are not important to us.
yeah.
Yeah. So we are the family.
Mm,
So Mighty, my husband, my kid, my mom, my family is
Mm.
important to us, to me. So
Yeah.
what they think is more important than the other people. So I
Yeah.
don't need to care about them.
Mm.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
I like your response.
Yeah, I told you, she is quite tough. Um,
Mm.
with me, I'm like a dead goat, you know. When you talk and I realize I want to respond to you, I'll
Mm.
respond in a very nice way that
Mm.
it will be in your system for the next 99 years. Yeah. hmm
Mm.
I'll respond to
Okay.
you in a very nice way.
Mm.
But usually I have my earphones on and I don't really want to hear anything
Mm.
because I know I'm gonna respond.
Mm.
And my Chinese is that good, like that good.
Yeah.
Yeah, where I can be speaking and you wouldn't know it's a foreigner speaking.
Mm.
So that's how good the Chinese is. So it's like, but as she said, you don't need to care about those people.
Yeah,
When
it's
I
true.
when I post a picture, frankly enough, we don't deal with the Douyin thing. The Douyin
Mm.
is the TikTok of China,
China.
and
Mm.
and we know it's not because of our pictures,
Mm.
but the Douyin itself. We had a problem with it concerning our company before.
Mm. Yeah.
All right, so we decided not to even go closer to that place.
Mm.
So it's not about our marriage or something like that. No, no, no. We just don't want to go closer to that place because we realize
Mm.
most of the people there
More
are,
crazy.
I wouldn't say crazy. The intelligent level is not up to the standard.
Mm.
That's a nice way to say
Guys, it's not just the doing. I think social media in general sometimes can be a toxic place. Yeah,
exactly.
yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
yeah.
I don't want us to, just point at one, but social media in general, if you don't have a tough skin,
You can't.
if you don't have a tough skin, then you shouldn't come on social media. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mrs. Mighty, how is it like to be married to a foreigner? And then Mighty, how is it like to be married to a Chinese?
For me, I feel more comfortable to be with Mighty, and it's not about the country. I think if if I married to Chinese guy, but the 灵魂怎么 inside parts we are not fit, then I
Mm,
will feel more not comfortable. It's
mm,
difficult to live together.
yeah,
Yeah, no. So if it's a foreigner, but it's not about which country. It's about who he is. So
mm,
if someone else, I'm not okay with, then of course it's not working that way. So I feel okay is because he is mighty. He is
yeah,
the one I love. So we
mm,
together then is okay for me. And the other
okay,
part is, I said I'm a Christian. So
mm,
my culture, actually the
Mine.
in my mind, yeah,
mm,
it's a bit different with traditional Chinese thinking.
yeah, okay,
Yeah, so I read Bible when I was young,
mm,
from a little girl. So it affects my thinking. So I
mm,
will feel more um, comfortable to be with a foreigner. The thinking,
yeah,
then more comfortable than a traditional Chinese guy. I
mm,
think that's the reason.
no, okay, okay,
Mm, okay.
All right. And with me, how is it like to get staying with her?
mm,
Um, it's not easy. Yeah,
mm,
it's not easy. Sometimes I see her like my little sister, you know. Yep. Yeah. Because some things, I don't know if all ladies are like that, including you, the host. Um, because I don't know, it's like something, it's very simple thing. You have to go round and round and round and on and on and on. I'm like, waste of time. All right. So you have to, it's just like an egg. You have to groom her slowly, take her. Some time ago, I quite remember I was talking to my mom and I was like, man, I don't, it's difficult, And she was like, if she doesn't know it, you teach her. You didn't marry somebody who is already perfect. You married
Mm.
somebody who has faults, who has
Yeah.
problems. And your cultures are two different things altogether. She's from wherever she is coming from, and I'm from wherever I'm coming from. So the two of us coming from wherever we are coming from, putting our whatevers together makes it difficult to deal with. So at the beginning, we already got our own problem, which is
Mm.
the misunderstanding of culture, of language, of simple, basic things.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is need to have patience.
Mm.
You might say something very simple, which you think is just easy to you because per your culture is easy to understand.
Yeah.
But to her, it's complicated, So it makes it quite difficult. But you just need to have the patience. That's what I'm gonna say about this. You just need to have patience
Mm.
about the whole thing,
Mm.
and that I think that's the basic thing about all marriages.
Yeah. True.
Patience, yeah, yeah.
Mm. No, okay. You mentioned earlier that you have a daughter, right? How old is she?
Her
Two
daughter,
years.
2 years, yeah.
2 years. Okay. Mm. So how is it like to have a mixed child here in China?
It's not easy.
Mm.
Mm.
With this thing, her mom is more stronger when it comes to
Mm.
this. I think um I'm as the dad, she's too much into my heart. The mom is not too worried about it. The mom is okay. She always want
Mm.
her to go and play with other kids
Yeah.
Mhm.
and feel free,
Mhm.
you know. But I think if it's me, I'm just gonna keep her in my room and lock her
Mm.
up. I don't want her to even get closer to anybody.
Mm.
And it's not because I don't want her to play with anybody, but because I'm kind of scared that she's gonna get hurt. All right. I'm scared somebody is gonna push her away or push her down or something like that. And which I will not take lightly because I'm gonna punch somebody in the face, you know. So she's I don't know that feeling,
Mm.
um she's too important to me,
Mm. Mm.
you know. And I feel so scared every time I even hear her crying. I feel so bad about it. I'm like, what's wrong with her? What's happening? You know, especially even when she's sick. And that,
Mm.
that one the whole day till she recovers, I cannot do anything.
Mm.
So that's how I have been with her. I'm overprotective. That's how I'm gonna say it. I'm so
Mm.
overprotective about her.
Yeah.
But her mom, the mom is whatever. The mom thinks she's just okay. She's just a normal
Mm.
kid.
Yeah.
She is.
That's how the mom thinks. The
Yeah,
mom,
true.
the
She's a
mom thinks
normal
she's just
kid.
a normal kid, just that she
Mm.
she is special, you
Mm.
know.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
as long as she's special doesn't mean she's too different from other kids. But
Mm.
I see her as different from other kids.
Mm.
So that's where it makes it quite difficult for me to understand because sometimes playing with other Chinese kids, I'm afraid somebody is gonna. I'm like, why does she look so different?
Mm.
Oh, look at her hair. The hair is different. Blah 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 blah. And and some of the parents, they know it's not probably. They know this kid
Mm.
is a mixed blood kid,
Mm.
but they wouldn't correct the kids or because she's mixed blood, that's why she looks like that. but they'll also be supporting their kids. Every parent is different. I
Yeah.
understand,
Mm.
but I feel so awkward about it and feel so bad about it because
Mm.
I'm like, if it's me, I'll feel so bad. Why should it be done to my daughter?
Yeah.
So that's the way I feel about it, you know.
Mm.
Um, so basically, that's how it is with the society and the
Mm.
kids. I think she's
Okay.
gonna add a little more.
Okay. Okay.
For me, my baby girl is special. It's unique. It's okay. um, but sometimes mighty afraid the
Mm.
other kids will 上次怎么说 bullied her.
Bully.
Yeah, bullied
Mm.
her. And but afterwards, we recognize that she is the one who bullied the other kids, even bigger than her. You know, she is so special. She is
Yeah.
smart, but she's
Yes.
naughty, and she doesn't care. She doesn't care about anything. She just do whatever she wants.
She's just being a
You
kid.
know.
Exactly, exactly. She's just being a kid. She
Yes.
doesn't
Yeah,
care whatever it is.
yeah. So all the worry, it's from the parents.
The parents, I know.
Yeah, it's from the parents. The parents worry about this, worry about that. But for
Mm-hmm.
her, she is just a kid.
Yeah,
She
Yeah.
is 好奇,
curious.
curious about everything.
Mm.
And for the baby, she needs go outside and
Yeah.
more
Get
get close and get in the
community,
community and the
community,
social
Mm.
society.
society. Um, for her, for the childhood, it's
Mm.
very
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
And when she be around with kids, she so happy. She was so happy to play with the other kids. But one thing I know, and sometimes I don't know the reason.
Mm.
She's so happy to be some kids, but she
Yeah.
sometimes she just got angry, no reason. She doesn't like a kid. She just go and do some crazy things. Yeah, I don't know the reason. They
I
all
think
look
all
the
kids are
same.
like that.
Oh, okay,
She can relate. she got
okay.
she got two.
Yeah, but today one thing happened. I didn't tell
Mm.
Mighty. Today we were
Mm.
in the park and we were
Mm.
playing. Because it's a holiday in China, so
Yeah.
many people in the park. And when we were playing, one boy, a boy like 4 or 5 years old,
Mm.
he ran to my baby and said, 你好美哦. He said, you are beautiful.
Mm.
Yeah, and I was, okay, baby C was like, 没有, not that understand. And
Mm.
你不喜欢说这个?
Come on.
哦，没有，我看你的 face 很奇怪。And
The boy is trying to hit on my daughter. Ah,
Mighty, you have a problem. You are scared your
yeah,
child
you
will be
see
bullied.
that?
Now she goes out and someone is telling her she's beautiful. You have a problem.
Oh, yeah. And it's a
I'm protecting her.
and the boy came and said, 你好美啊. And
Mm.
he ran back. And later, 1 minute, he ran to my baby girl
Mm.
and take the cookie and said, I give the cookie.
Oh,
And baby
that's
C was so happy. He said, cookie! And she, yeah, and
so that's where she got a cookie from.
yeah. She
Oh,
was so happy.
I ate a part of the cookie.
That's
Imagine.
from the other the boy. And then yeah, okay. And I teach her to say 谢谢. And she said 谢谢哥哥, thank you brother. And
Yeah.
when the boy
Went away.
were so happy.
Mm.
The boy was so happy. And most of them, like kids or parents, they will say, oh, your daughter is so beautiful. They
Yeah.
want to say your daughter is special.
Mm.
But Our baby girl is so cute. That's true. She's so cute. And
Yeah.
people, the other not from you is from me.
Ah,
Yeah, and yeah, many parents they will say, "Oh, she looks like a doll," 像一个
Mm,
洋娃娃一样。
yeah.
that's not. I mean, use so long time to make a baby. I'm gonna call my baby a doll. Just imagine.
because
Ah,
But
they think
it's
yeah, of course she
normal.
is useful. Mm.
When we say someone looks like a doll, maybe.
I spent the whole night making baby. You tell me, I only produced.
I used the 10 months to to hear my baby. You only use one night. You know.
Mm.
真的是，
Let's go. Let's go on. Come on. Next one. Next one.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm taking you back. Okay. That's how the questions are going to be. So, um, AB, you and I are from Ghana, right? And we
Yep.
know
Yeah.
that back in Ghana, when you're marrying a woman, you have to pay the bride price, and then their the family, I mean, the family of the lady will write for you some items to buy. Okay. Was it like that here in China? What were the requirements?
Um. They in China, the general requirement is
Mm,
the man has to have a house, has to have a car,
mm,
probably put it in the lady's name
okay.
before you can get married. And the dowry, you have to pay a dowry of they have the numbers, the coding that they do. All right.
Mm, mm,
Wow, that's so small. I'm just making an example. But
yeah.
actually they make like 100 more than 100,000 and 80,000, no 80,000,
Mm,
yeah, 80,000, 80,000 and
100
more.
months.
Yeah.
mm,
When I was getting married, man, look at me. Fine boy. Fine boys don't have money. You understand what I'm saying?
mm,
Fine boys don't pay.
mm,
Ah,
Yes, so too much
mm.
confidence for you.
fine boys don't pay. What are you talking about?
So she
I'm
was
giving
given to you
you,
for free?
yes, no, 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 not for free. Oh, how I suffered, eh? No, 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 no. She wasn't giving for free.
Mm,
Actually, but the truth is that when I was getting married, I had nothing. I didn't have a car. I
mm,
didn't have a house, and the money I have to even bargain for it.
mm,
Yeah, it's like selling tomatoes on the street. I have to
mm.
bargain. Man, reduce the money. Do this.
Yeah.
I can pay later, like that. Yeah. So how much specifically I cannot say, but
Mm,
yeah. But I didn't have a car. I didn't have a house by then. Yeah,
mm,
and she understood and she knew. The only assurance I gave the mom is like, you don't need to worry,
mm,
because if you need a car, immediately we get married, I'll get you the car.
mm.
If you need a house after marriage, I'll get you the house.
Yeah.
And they were really doubting because they didn't know the plan. But this
Mm,
brain, it works a lot, you know.
yeah.
And I knew what I was doing because if we get married, it's easier, much easier for me to
Mm,
get all those things.
yeah.
And it's not my country; it's her country. They
Mm-hmm.
have a way. They have all the means and to get all these things easily.
Yeah.
As a foreigner, I'm going to buy a car. I need to pay all money at the same time. Boom.
Mm,
But with the Chinese, I can take a loan and pay it slowly. It makes me relax and not too much pressure.
So
yeah.
difficult for a foreigner to buy the car or
Exactly.
house. So
Mm,
difficult in China.
It's not only even with the foreigners, even the
mm,
Chinese. Most of
yeah.
these young guys, most of them is being paid by their parents.
Mm,
Mommy and
yeah.
daddy pays for them.
Mm,
Their mom and dad buy the house, and for them they buy the cars for them, so they don't need
Mm.
to worry so much. But me, I'm a hustler. I need to find ways and means to do all these things. So I
Mm,
needed somebody who can help me do that.
mm,
You know, I'm
yeah,
not a gold digger, yeah,
yeah.
because I'm not. She doesn't even have water, not to talk
Mm,
of digging a gold.
yeah,
Yeah, I just needed support in terms
yeah.
of those things. Yeah, that's
Mm.
how it is.
I
Mm.
I think what you're saying is understandable and relatable. Now that you are
Yeah,
married, there is a lot you can achieve. Yeah,
exactly.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we can conclude that your wife's family is very understanding, right?
Her nuclear family is very
Mm,
understanding. When
mm.
we put it into the extended family, that one I'm still fighting with them. We've not finished. It's at the high court.
Mm. Guys, high court in quote. We don't mean high court, okay? Don't get him wrong, guys. Before people come and write comments, please, not court.
We are
Anyway,
still dealing with it. Yeah, we're still
yes,
dealing with
that's
it.
what he
We've not.
meant. Yeah,
Yeah,
they are
yeah,
still dealing with
yeah.
it.
Mm,
There's no case at the court. Okay,
yeah.
yeah. So have you taken your wife and daughter to Ghana yet?
Not yet, but
Mm.
we've bought our tickets, and our tickets are for next year. Why? Why are you smiling? Why- You've heard what was next year before, right?
Where is
So
he?
you could
Where's
just have said you're planning to go next year. Why did you have to add you bought your tickets?
I've bought my ticket because I know what you're going to ask me. I've already answered your question.
Anyway. Okay. I watched your most recent video, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And you were talking about what you don't like about yourselves.
Yeah.
yourself?
Yourselves, ourselves.
Ah, okay. Thank you.
She's our number
Okay.
one fan.
Okay. So, should I say cultural shocks? Okay. For me, I want to, what you don't like about yourselves, I took it as a cultural shock because, like, guys, go and watch their most recent video and you get what I'm trying to say. So, you said some things that you were not used to, and then she also said some things that she is not used to. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um, what are some of the things aside those, cultural shocks or aside those weird things? What are some other things you don't like about yourselves? Apart from the Ghanaian food that takes so long to cook, and apart from the fact that you have to take your bath in the evening, what are some other things you don't like about yourselves? What are some of the weird practices about yourselves that you don't like?
Weird practices. Let me start
Mm.
with this lady here.
Mm.
Um, all right, guys. We've talked about this before in our video,
Yeah.
as the host said.
Mm.
Mama C said, watch, go and watch our videos. You see,
Yeah.
most of it there. But
Mm.
today I'm gonna talk about um basic thing. I'm
Mm.
still gonna talk about food because
Mm.
that's what we all like to eat. Everybody likes to
Yes.
eat, isn't it?
Yes.
Life is
Yeah, life is about food.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. The problem I got with her is like,
Mm.
um, I love my Ghanaian food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to eat something. You know, I go to the gym. I need bankun fufu. Those things
Mm. Mm.
I can lift, so that I will not go and be drinking protein shake and
Yeah.
taking creatine or glutamine
Mm.
still happy. Have
because I
to.
have to take it. You
Mm.
know, but if I tell my wife to go and cook for me, trust me, guys, it will be coming out as noodles. Eat ya. Eat ya.
It's easy and simple to cook. Yummy.
Mm,
That's let me tell you, that's her favorite food, and that's the
mm,
only food she likes to eat
mm.
We used to eat every day,
every day.
every noon, 中午 lunch for lunch we eat
So
noodles,
you see,
different kind of noodles.
I remember when we were dating, she
Mm.
comes to my place, and in the morning, I'm looking for her. I cannot find her. I call, where are you? She said, I'm downstairs. I'm eating noodles. Like,
Yeah, the food.
I'm
I
like,
can eat
what?
noodles in the morning
Mm,
for my breakfast and for
Lunch,
my lunch
dinner.
and dinner
mm.
and
That's
Yeah.
night food.
and now my baby is following the same footstep. Noodles every day. Why?
No, I think kids naturally like noodles. My own kids like to eat spaghetti and then I mean the
I'm not
pasta
surprised.
dishes.
They
Yeah.
were born in China.
Well. Mm,
Spaghetti
So
is yummy.
yeah, spaghetti is
mm,
nice. Mm. So that's basically that's how it is. So
mm.
one of the basic things that we kind of disagree on most of the time is food.
It's
Yeah,
food.
food. And
Mm.
when I cook my Ghanaian food, she will be looking at it in a weird way, like that.
I only the soup. I love the soup,
Mm.
but the one thing I'm not used to it is that red oil thing.
Palm oil.
Oh, the palm
Yeah,
oil.
yeah, that
Yeah.
uh-huh. 那个
Yeah.
taste different. But the
Mm.
soup, I love his soup.
Yeah. Okay.
Very soon
Okay.
I'll start preparing poison.
You know, when you start preparing poison, I'll gang up with her and then we'll report you to the ginger.
I'm in trouble. Okay, no more poison.
Connected. Connected. You'll be in trouble.
Yeah.
No problem. I'll be a
Mm,
good boy.
okay. So AB, what's your
Yep.
favorite Chinese food?
Mm, my favorite Chinese food.
Mm,
No, I don't like that. My favorite Chinese food is mapo tofu.
okay.
S-
Okay. So she's been
That's
cooking that for you?
no. She, she doesn't. She does,
Mm,
because it's not like she does. She cannot cook it. She can, but
mm.
because she manages most of the affairs of the work stuff. You know,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just I'm just the backing vocalist. I just sit at the
Mm,
back. You know,
mm,
yeah, and I just help her with the things. But most of the work she does it. So
mm,
I think that's how it is. You know.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we barely have time to cook or
Mm,
eat
I
at home.
cook in the holidays, and sometimes my mom cook. Sometimes,
Mm.
most of the time, we do the 外卖怎么说 the
Yeah,
mm.
delivery, you
Yeah,
know.
delivery, yeah. Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Mrs. Mighty, what's your favorite Ghanaian food?
Soup.
What soup? So many soups.
We have so
那个
many soups.
So many soups.
那个我不怎么知道名字呢？那个 tomato, onion, and
Light soup, no,
Light
okay.
soup.
red soup.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes he put the fish inside.
Oh,
So
okay. Okay.
let's put
Okay.
fish actually.
So you like that you like the Ghanaian
and
tongue?
and he'll put some the chicken wings and the fish
Oh,
together.
okay.
So that
Okay.
tastes yummy.
Mm. And
I'm a chef.
have you learned how to cook any Ghanaian foods?
Very
Very
soon.
soon. Watch us for our next video. Our video is coming
It's
up
coming soon.
very,
Oh,
very
okay.
soon.
I'm going to try the first time cooking the
Mm,
Ghanaian food. He will
okay.
teach me.
I'm not
Yeah.
teaching you, you do it.
Then it will eat Chinese style.
Mm.
So okay, I think I know how to cook it because I watched him Mighty cook for
Mm,
so many times.
okay.
I will
Okay.
try.
So we
Yeah.
look forward to seeing that video.
Thank you.
And look forward to my stomach ache.
Hey, Is that how you don't trust me? Trusting
I
me.
trust you, not with food.
Okay, guys. Any last words?
Last words.
Mm,
What we think marriage or life is beautiful, right?
mm,
Life in general is beautiful.
yeah.
You just have to grab the opportunity when it comes to you and
Mm,
be nice, be good. You don't know what happens tomorrow.
yeah.
Just live your life as it is. Just don't do bad.
Mm,
Be good,
mm,
love yourselves. It doesn't matter where you find yourself. Just be nice and
mm,
have positive mind.
yeah.
Everything depends on your brain, on your mind. If you're
Mm,
good, good things come to you. If you're bad, you know what comes.
mm,
Positivity attracts positivity.
yeah.
Negative energy goes with any negative energy. That's
Mm,
how it is. So always stay positive and be strong. That's it. That's what keeps
okay.
us going. So we're just
Yeah.
sharing it. Yeah, that's it. Mhm.
um,
Sometimes the brain works, but sometimes it goes off. Let me front.
Mrs. Mighty, would you like to add anything?
I think I just was thinking, um, two people is better than one.
Yeah.
So I learned a lot in the marriage,
Mm,
and I think the marriage, the two parts is different. When you
mm,
have baby, and before you have baby, and after
After
you
you have
have
baby.
your baby, your marriage is different.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's amazing. It's
Mm,
amazing, but a lot
mm,
of challenge. And then
yeah.
marriage, family will make you stronger.
Mm,
That is it.
okay. Marriage
Mm.
and family will make you stronger. Yeah. Okay. Um, guys, thank you for honoring my invitation.
You're welcome. You're
Yes.
welcome.
Okay. Okay,
Come.
guys, if you enjoyed watching, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, subscribe to their channel. Okay, please support them. They're
It's
doing
mighty
very well.
family. Mighty
To the
family.
mighty
Mighty
family.
family.
I'll leave it on the screen as I said earlier. Okay. Um, bye.
Bye.
再见。
再见，晚
再见。
安。